I'm gonna bust a cat. Action.
So we just wanted to give you guys a shop update on what's going on, and we got this water separator system up here. And so what we did is we used PVC pipe. So we have our compressors on this here shelf, and so we like to keep them up off the floor, out of the way. But anyway, we were talking to Arco and over at Outlaw Edge, and he was talking to us about his system for catching water on his compressor, which I've seen guys making them different ways, also online and stuff like that. So we kind of just copied that, and so these are actually 68 inches long. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs, and the two on the sides are going to be something like 14 feet by the time they go to the floor. But then all your water settles down into the bottom loops here, and then we'll be able to drain those off that. This is where we're going to connect our compressors. We got these two up here. We're also going to put one more compressor up here, and so we got 3 lines going in, and then it goes down obviously into that bottom leg down there, which I will show you. Travels through here. We're going to put valves on these so we can drain the water out of the bottom loops, and then we got 2 loops down in the bottom. Air is going to come in here, and most of your air, because this is your first leg, is going to be trapped here. So then we got a hole drilled in the wall with a piece of pipe going out there. So that's where most of our water is going to be collected. And once it goes up there, makes a loop, comes back down here. This is our final loop. You'll be able to drain this bad boy before it goes actually into our outside air line. And big pulley one in also. And then, as you can tell, we went with copper pipe, because why the heck not? Let me show you how we did that. So Rust-Oleum makes an incredible product that turns anything into copper. And that's how we turned our PVC pipe into copper pipe.
What the hell are you doing?
I'll just setting some pipe down.
Okay. Action.
So we are working on this Toyota. As you can tell, it's seen better days. So we got the hood all scuffed up, and we got these here bumpers. These bumpers here, we got a front and rear bumper that we painted. We ordered these bad boys from carparts.com, and they come in a black primer. And so what you got to do is you got to scuff these babies up. They don't even require any primer. They don't require any primer. You just scuff them up and shoot them with paint. And I wanted to educate you guys a little bit on the word scuff or scuffing, because a lot of people get confused when it's just a light scuff and you're talking about scuffing a part up or whatever. So the term scuffing derived from a Latin word, scuffinius, and it was actually taken from a man's name in the 1400s, and I think it was right around 1492. So Columbus actually had a friend. His name was Scuffagenia Gutierrez Jr. III. So I'll tell you how that name derived from his name. So what happened was Scuffagenia was on the Mayflower with Columbus sailing around the ocean, and the people on the ship noticed that the boat had lost its luster on part of the wood finish there, the clear coat. So Scuffagenia, being a Person that's familiar with bodywork on ships. He used to work at the shipyards doing bodywork on the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Along, and the first time on the Mayflower was that time with Columbus. So Columbus knew he was a seasoned body man. Scuffagenia saw the lack of luster on the Mayflower, and they hung him over the side by his feet so that he could get down there and scuff the spot of the clear coat on the Mayflower that was needing to be repaired. So he then re-clear coated the Mayflower, and because of that they were able to continue their journey to America. So when you say the word scuffing, it derives from the Latin word, but also from Scuffagenia, who they took the Latin word from because of his scuffing repair on the Mayflower. Back then in the 1400s, people didn't know what that meant. So then he got a nickname around the ship. Everybody started calling him Scuffy. And that may not sound substantial, but that's what they called him, Scuffy. And the guy did so much scuffing and sanding on different things. Obviously it had taken his toll on his life. He started looking pretty rough and scruffy. So what happened is the word scruffy actually derived from Scuffagenia's nickname of Scuffy, and they mispronounced it as scruffy. So now if you hear somebody saying that they have a scruffy appearance or something looks scruffy, it also derives from Scuffagenia. So you got both of these things that came from a well-regarded member of history, and we thank Scuffagenia for his hard work and effort, and that's why we scuff these bumpers.
Perfect. So now what we're going to do is you're going to grab some duct tape. Jesus fucking Christ. Shit is fucking running everywhere.
I gotta be honest with you, this is one of the funnest things I've ever done.
Well, the good news is when we take this to the scrapyard, we're going to get paid for it.
It really brings out the part.
There you go. That's it.
tacos are delectable.
How many armadillos does it take? Power a Cummins Ram Charger? I don't know, my guess is about 756. How many taco scorpions does it take to empty out a small town in Texas of their tacos? Just one. Check out Duddy's Adventure on YouTube. You can eat tacos here, and then you can go over here to Marv's Tire and get your tires put on. Well, Duddy, Remy's cool, but Jimbo can take him.
How do you roll with your pig? Oh yeah. If being a doctor doesn't go good for him, he could be a quilter.
So this actually went through your glove?
Yeah.
I know, I can't even imagine how bad it'd be if he didn't have gloves on.
No, I take it back. He could tie fishing flies.
Mm-hmm.
Are these dissolvable stitches?
No, they're not.
We need to get it taken
Okay.
I'll take him out with my other grinder.
Yeah, let's hope.
out. This is just gonna have to. So you see, I closed this portion and this closed this portion. This portion was pretty open, so that's just gonna have to heal by kind of
By air.
inside out.
Cool.
Yeah, this is very superficial.
Yeah.
I don't think you have a problem there. So,
Tell you the truth, I was half tempted to duct tape it closed and go back to work, All right, everybody. We are working on a 1974 Dodge Power Wagon W100. We got a fender here that I've been working on. So I will flip it around and show you what we're doing. So it's pretty decent fender. It's got some issues. I've welded up some holes here and here where the emblems used to go. I'm gonna run no emblems on this truck. It's where the antenna hole used to be. Shave that off, run an internal antenna. Nice little creasy there. Couple things to fix here. Gonna have to cut all that out and patch it up. First thing I'm gonna start on is actually I'm gonna shave these marker lights, give it a lot cleaner look. I've already cut out the mounting flanges that went back here, but as you can see, I left the rolled lip all the way around because that helps give the fender strength there. So I didn't want to cut that out all the way. So I guess the first thing is I'll do is clean this out, hammer and dolly that so that it's not affecting the shape of our patch here. And then we'll get to Get to making that patch.